What if the strongest fence on your property didn't come from a lumber yard at all? What if it came from a nursery? And instead of rotting, leaning, and falling apart in 10 years, it got taller, denser, and stronger every single year you owned it. That's exactly what a living fence does. And today, I'm walking you through 9 plants that build a real privacy wall faster than bamboo, without bamboo's nightmare of runaway roots tearing through your yard. Stick with me, because number 4 was the plant pioneers used to fence off the American prairie before barbed wire even existed. So dense that nothing, not cattle, not deer, got through it. And number 9 is a native plant that turns your fence line into a full wildlife habitat while it screens your yard from every angle. If you want more videos like this, real growing knowledge, not fluff, hit subscribe now. We post every week. Let's get into it. 1. Thuja Green Giant, the wall that grows itself. This is the plant professional landscapers reach for first. It's a hybrid of western red cedar and Japanese arborvitae, and under good conditions, it puts on 3 to 5 feet of growth a year. Plant it small today, and in 3 years, you've got a dense evergreen wall blocking wind, noise, and sight lines from every direction. Here's the part most people don't know. Dense evergreen screens like this one have been measured cutting noise pollution by 6 to 8 decibels and slowing wind by up to half on the sheltered side. It also shrugs off deer, drought once established, and clay soil. Space them 5 to 6 feet apart for a tight screen. 2. Leyland cypress, the classic privacy machine. This is the plant that made living fence a household idea. It grows fast, and its branching is so tightly layered that even bare in winter, you cannot see through a mature hedge. UK research on Leyland cypress hedges, which have lined British gardens since the 1960s, found measurably lower particulate pollution on the sheltered side. It's not just blocking your view, it's filtering your air. Plant 5 feet apart and trim annually, starting year 2.
3. Hybrid willow, the fastest living fence on Earth. If speed is what you care about, nothing beats this. Documented growth 6 to 10 feet in a single season. That's not a typo, that's faster than almost any bamboo on the market. Even better, you start with bare, dormant cuttings pushed straight into moist soil, and they root within weeks for almost no cost. European growers have used a technique called pleaching for centuries, weaving young willow branches together as they grow until they literally graft into one another, forming a living lattice that gets stronger every year. One caution: keep willows away from septic lines and water pipes. Those aggressive roots will find them. 4. Osage Orange, the fence that built America. This is the one I promised you. In the mid-1800s, American farmers used Osage Orange to fence millions of acres of open prairie before barbed wire was even invented. It was described at the time as horse-high, bull-strong, and hog-tight. Some Osage Orange hedgerows planted over 150 years ago are still standing, and still impassable. The wood is among the most rot-resistant in North America, and the thorns are dense and unforgiving. Plant seedlings 18 to 24 inches apart, and within 5 to 7 years, you have a fence that will outlast anything built from lumber. By now, you're probably already picturing where one of these could go on your property. But choosing the right plant for your climate, soil, and goals is the part that actually determines whether your living fence thrives or struggles. I put together a complete planting guide, spacing charts, climate matchups, and year-by-year care for every plant in this video in my free companion ebook. Links in the description if you want the full blueprint while you watch.
5. Elderberry, the edible living wall. Elderberry can grow 6 to 12 feet in a single season from bare root stock, genuinely faster than most bamboo. It's been used as a boundary plant in European and Native American traditions for centuries, and it's one of the top wildlife value hedgerow plants studied worldwide. Cut it hard after the first season, and it comes back bushier than before. Bonus, you're also growing food. Plant 3 to 4 feet apart. 6. Rosa rugosa, the thorny, beautiful wall. This is the rose that doesn't need babying. It's salt-tolerant, disease-resistant, and grows into an arching thicket of thorny canes that nothing wants to push through. The rose hips that follow the blooms carry up to 20 times more vitamin C per gram than oranges. Plant 3 feet apart for a solid hedge. 7. Hawthorn, the living wall of centuries. English hawthorn hedgerows have defined the countryside for over 1,000 years. Some are estimated to be 400 to 800 years old and still functioning. A single mature hawthorn hedge can support over 300 insect species and dozens of nesting bird species. Plant 12 to 18 inches apart in a staggered double row for maximum density.
8. Giant miscanthus, the grass that actually rivals bamboo. This is the direct bamboo answer. Giant miscanthus can hit 10 to 12 feet tall in its very first season, and unlike bamboo, it clumps instead of running. No rhizomes invading your neighbor's yard, no jackhammer required to remove it later. Researchers have studied it as a bioenergy crop because of how much biomass it produces per acre. Plant rhizome divisions 2 to 3 feet apart. Cut to the ground each winter. 9. Arrowwood Viburnum, the native wildlife fence. This native North American shrub grows 3 to 5 feet a year and is considered a keystone plant for woodland edge ecosystems. Its spring flowers feed over 100 species of native bees, and its berries feed more than 35 species of migratory birds. It's also remarkably low maintenance, tolerates wet soil, handles part shade, and rarely needs pest treatment. Plant 3 to 4 feet apart.
9 plants, every one faster or just as fast as bamboo, and every one of them gets stronger with age instead of weaker. Quick matching guide. Wet climate, go willow or elderberry. Cold climate, year-round privacy, Thuja Green Giant or Leyland cypress. Want ecological payoff? Hawthorn or Arrowwood Viburnum. Want pure speed with zero invasive risk? Giant miscanthus is your answer. A living fence isn't a construction project, it's a relationship with the land. It grows with you, feeds wildlife, and improves the soil it stands in. Every wood fence on your street has an expiration date. These don't. If this changed how you think about your property line, I've got the complete step-by-step planting ebook for all 9 of these plants. Climate charts, spacing diagrams, year 1 care. Link is right below this video, totally free. Grab it before you start digging. Hit subscribe, drop a comment telling me which one you're planting first, and I'll see you in the next one.